All right. Hello. How's it going? So, what do you guys think? I don't know about it. I don't know. It's kind of giant, don't you think? I don't... like, it's pretty big on the thumb. It's not as big as the other one. I almost feel like it looks bigger on my thumb than it does on my middle finger. I don't know. I've been wearing it today just to see if I like it. It's cool, though, from the side. Like, it changes colors. I wish it was smaller. I don't know. But look at this. Look what Beverly sent me. Isn't this adorable? Yeah, all the others are so dainty. That's kind of what I was sort of like, eh. It would be different if I wore larger rings, but it's definitely better than the other one, though. All right, so here's that Christmas tree one from last night with all the guidelines erased. It's interesting. I don't hate it. I just kind of, I don't know. I don't really know what I was expecting for this. Maybe, I don't know. Do you guys like it? Is it cute? It probably doesn't match this the best. Like, I probably chose, I mean, it kind of matches. I don't know. She did. Isn't it adorable? Like, it's all dotted. She used the flower tools. Isn't it adorable? I did not get my package from my neighbor. I'm still so mad about it. No package from the neighbor yet. I'm gonna just chuck it off as a loss. I don't think I'm ever gonna get it. So whatever. So Amazon delivered so I ordered 3 things for tomorrow's show. Some of those organza bags, because that's how I package the ornaments. So I had a couple different sizes of those, and I had these S hooks because that's how I'm going to display the gnomes. I have this like rod that's going to like go up and over my table, and then I'm just going to hook them onto it, and they're just going to kind of float. So I ordered S hooks and the organza bags. There is more freedom of speech here. Yes, there is. And like, I think 10 minutes after it got delivered, I saw the email. So I was like, oh, great, perfect. Like, I can make sure everything fits. I can finish packing up. I look out on my door, outside my door, there's no package. And so then I pulled up the app, and the picture of like where they put the package was not my front door. So I was like, great. So I like ran around my building to see if like, you know, one of the neighbors had it, and I found the apartment that matched the picture, like leaf and all. Like, I have proof, you know, and there was no package. So they literally had just taken it inside maybe 10-ish minutes before I went looking. And so I knocked on the door a couple times. Nobody answered. And now, not that I take packages, because there have been many times that Amazon has delivered someone else's package to my door, and I walk it over to whoever, you know, whoever was supposed to have it. So, but if I were to take a package that wasn't mine, regardless if it got delivered to my apartment or not, like, I wouldn't answer the door either. Like, if the person came knocking, fuck no, I wouldn't answer the door. That's embarrassing as shit. I mean, I guess I deserve to be embarrassed if I took someone else's package knowingly, since it didn't have my name on it. But anyways, so I went to my complex, I went to the leasing office, and I was like, is there anything I can do? Like, I have picture proof and everything. They were like, unfortunately, no. Like, we can send them an email and ask them to, like, drop it off at your door, but like if they don't respond, there's nothing we can really do. So I call Amazon and they're like giving me a hard time about it. And I'm like, well, like, it's not my fault. Like, your person literally delivered it to the wrong address. Like, I see that it got delivered, but it didn't, not to me. I know, right? Isn't it? It's really nice on here. So I finally got them to give me a refund. And I took it with the idea that I was just going to replace the order to Ashley's house. And like it would get there tomorrow or something. But no, it does not. It said like Saturday or Sunday delivery. And I'm like, well, obviously that's not good enough for me. If I would have ordered it here, it said Friday, but my Amazon doesn't come until like 5, 6 o'clock and I would have been gone already. So Scott and I, we went to Home Depot because I thought maybe that's where I'd find the S-hooks, and I couldn't find any. And then we went to Hobby Lobby because I needed those organza bags. And I wound up basically making my own S-hook out of some, you know those, okay, so you know how Hobby Lobby has those swirly ornament hooks, but they have like the beads on them? They look nicer than the ones that I just send for free with my ornaments. You know what I'm talking about? They're like swirly. So basically what I did is I took some wire cutters and I cut out the swirly part, and basically made my own S-hook. Yeah, isn't that cool? So I guess crisis kind of averted, but I still spent, I spent about the same amount of money as I did on Amazon, but I only got half the amount of stuff. So did I really save money? Not really, but at least I have the stuff I need for tomorrow. But yeah, I hope my neighbor, their pillow is always hot and not cold. And I was thinking about that too, Terry. I just needed about 80 of them, and I felt like that was gonna be really expensive. But Scott and I, we just kind of finished packing up my car not that long ago. And basically the only thing I have left to do tonight is pack up like my clothes and stuff. Right, like I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with organza bags and S-hooks, but I had someone who sent me a package, sent me something off my wish list. It was either last year or early this year, I can't remember. And I never got it. And she reached out and she's like, hey, like, I know it's not really like you to like not say thank you. So like, did you get that package? And I was like, no, I didn't even know you sent me anything. She's like, yeah, I ordered something off your wish list. And I was like, oh, no, I never got it. So someone had taken my package before, or it had gotten delivered to the wrong apartment before and you know, never got it back. I have a sneaking suspicion it's the same freaking neighbor, but you know, I don't have proof about that one. At least this one I have proof about. Right. Like I think they were like rhinestone shoes or something. Like they were really cool. So I bet that they were hoping that I had something else extra cool in that Amazon package, and I bet that they were sorely disappointed. That is true. Yeah, I would have thought someone straight stole it off my porch, patio, whatever, had I not seen the picture of them literally delivering it to the wrong place. But thank you. I know I'm getting nervous. I always get nervous around this time, but I think I have everything. I did a little like display setup the other day, and I'm sure I'll change my mind once I get there, but I should have everything. I don't think I forgot anything. I guess we'll find out, huh? But I'm excited because Miss Shelby's gonna be hanging out with me. I don't know, like I know some of the neighbors, like what they look like, but I don't know where they live. I just know like if I see some of them, I'll be like, oh yeah, those are some of the people that live behind me, because there's 4 apartments basically behind me, two on my side, 2 on the other side. So I only really know the people across from me and the guy above me. Yes, I do know you're leaving later. Yep. So you don't, if you were planning on helping me set up on Friday, don't even worry about it, Shelby. Ashley and I will handle it. Hi. Do you like it? Yeah, YouTube is nice. I couldn't really say much about it last night on TikTok, but like there's a lot of good qualities about YouTube. The worst thing for me, there's two things, which I'm sure I'll get used to it. One, there's no place for a link. Like I can't link my website, but because this has like picture in picture with YouTube, you know, you can like scroll out and it still plays in the corner. I guess that's not too terrible. And then my other complaint is, and this is just probably until I get people to know to come over here. Obviously, you know, my viewer count is way down, but that's because nobody's used to me being on YouTube. Some people are probably still looking for me on TikTok. I did post a story on TikTok though, saying that I was going to be over on YouTube, but yeah, I think you have your website linked. Is my website linked? I don't think so. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I'm obviously a YouTube noob, so there's probably a ton of things I don't know how to do on here yet. But yeah, I mean, so far I really like it. Oh, good. I was afraid to like post a video about it, so I was like, hopefully people click my story, you know, maybe they think I'm live. Well, if you remember how to do it, let me know. I know, right? I should have left a post-it note being like, it's nice to see you steal from small businesses. If you maybe hit the notification thing on my account on here, it might kind of let you know I'm live. I don't ever watch lives on here, so I'm still learning too. Oh, is my Linktree linked or is it my website? What does this button do? Nope. Wait. Share with my audience, but there's, well, I don't know. I'm not done with TikTok, at least not right now, but I'm starting to kind of, like, I want to find another place to be that isn't censoring, like, what I say. Oh, perfect. Oh, you came on here through my website. Interesting. I forgot that I had that linked. That's right. But yeah, TikTok has been censoring how I do things. And I don't like that very much. And I mean, not to mention, like, we don't know if TikTok's gonna stay around. You know, I mean, we think it is, but like, it's not a sure thing yet. So the smartest thing for me is just to have other places that you guys know where to find me. And like, obviously I'm on Facebook, but I am not the hugest fan of Facebook Live. I don't think that the video quality is quite as nice. And I don't like how the chat is super laggy. Like, I feel like this is more real time, kind of like TikTok. So, I want to figure out how to do like the double streaming aspect where like I could stream on here and Facebook at the same time. I just have to figure that out. But I mean, I still plan to be on TikTok, but if I keep getting restrictions, that's one of the reasons that I came over here tonight. I got a restriction last night, so I kind of was like, well, F you. I'm going to go somewhere else. So, because I don't want to get my account permanently banned for, you know, things that I feel like I can't really help on there. So it's safe over here. And I just feel like we need to get used to this platform too. So, I was thinking every Tuesday we'd be over here. Tubular Tuesday is what I think I'm calling it. No, it was not another pair of shoes. It was actually stuff for my show tomorrow. Gosh, dang it. Yeah, so I did StreamYard, but it told me I couldn't hook up my YouTube. like I needed a webcam. And I'm like, no, that's not what I read. But yeah, I do want to get monetized on here. I think that would be pretty cool. So here's what I did. So basically, I took, if I can find where I put those damn plier things. Oh. So these ones aren't as nice looking, but like they look like this, but they've got the beads here and they're a little bit bigger. So basically what I ended up doing is I took some wire cutters, and of course these aren't gonna cut. Whee! And so this hung on the rod, and then I put the little gnome hanging from here. So, you know, it worked, and I got like 80 of them for like $8 or something. So, you know, I think that was pretty good. Under settings, you put your website and description, it shows. So if you just swipe out of here, Tanya, I'm pretty sure it just kind of chills in the corner. That's what it does for me. Whenever I'm watching or listening to YouTube songs and I'm doing other stuff on my phone. So I feel like painting Christmas ornaments tonight. You guys okay with that? Yeah, it was kind of a little mashup because Scott was like, you should just use these. And I was like, no, that's not going to work. And then I was like, wait, I could just cut that. So yeah, we've got a handful of people watching, which is great. All right, time to do some ornaments. Sure. So here's that one. It looks like this all the way around. And then here's the tree. I might put some rhinestones in the center of these like bigger ones, but haven't decided yet. Yeah, I guess that is kind of the downside of this. Is that, well, I don't know. Is there like an FYP kind of thing on YouTube? Thanks. Oh, am I? Oh, shoot. Well, Shelby, I'm sure you'll help me. You'll teach me. There's a suggested homepage. So basically people that might follow like art and dot art. You know? I don't know. So did we say this was 578 from our conversation the other night? No, I'm going to send you the newer batch. I did not technically get any in. I was just updating inventory because I'm going to potentially run a sale while I'm gone, so I just wanted to make sure my inventory was correct. How do I do that? Let's see. Oh, that's easy. Okay. Managing moderator can manage block words, change chat, can review, move. Okay, so I think managing moderator is probably the one that we want. All right. Oh, good. No more wheelchair. What is the ornament thing called that I have in December? Oh, the mystery ornament sale. Yeah. Wait, we already did that. The mystery ornament sale. So there's two things that are happening. We have the ornament exchange, which is the just like the dot fam ornament exchange, where everybody gets a buddy and they send an ornament to each other. And then we have the mystery ornament sale, which is me doing mystery ornaments. Did I fill the sold out items? What does that mean? I do. So I do this one. Like this size, like the little minis. Basically, you won't know, but like if you know my prices, you can kind of gauge as to like which one you might, like what kind you might be getting. So they're 10% or they're 20% off. I'm trying to think if I don't think I just had minis last year, but I'm gonna try to this year. Yeah, yeah. So there's two. There's the Ornament Exchange is .fam. Everybody can, join. You fill out a jot form, and Linda, when I get back, she's gonna be posting something about it. And then you guys will fill out, it's called a jot form, J-O-T. And all it is basically that's how we know who's participating and who's not. If you don't sign up on the jot form, then you're not participating in the Ornament Exchange. So you put your name, your usernames, things like that, so that we know who you are, and some contact information. And then there's a couple questions that you fill out. Basically, like, if you're okay being matched with someone overseas. It's okay if you're not, but that's why we ask. Usually, we do our best to match, like, UK to UK, Canada to Canada. And if there's, like, 1 or 2 people left over, then, like, I'll take one of the international and, whatever. But, so there's that. And then, there's like do you want to be an ornament angel? So basically, if someone doesn't send out an ornament, we like to have volunteers that would send out an extra ornament to someone just in case. But like, we don't usually use them. It's just a just in case kind of thing. What else? But yeah, so basically, once you fill it out, she puts all of that information into a spreadsheet, and then she'll post something that has like your name, and then right across from you is your buddy. And so then you guys get in contact with each other via like Facebook Messenger or wherever, and you guys just talk to each other. Well, we can send overseas, but they can't send, some countries can't send to us. But yeah, typically, we don't really, like, we really haven't had to. There's been enough, like, international people that we can match each other up with. So it's worked out in the past. So yeah, then you guys just talk to each other in private, talk about maybe, like, your favorite colors or, whatever, so that they can, kind of gauge what you like, or you can just say surprise me and they'll send you whatever. Oh, there's also a question that says, like, because we have .fam members that aren't dot artists, like some people crochet, some people do other crafts and stuff, right? So there's also a question saying, like, do you mind not getting a dot art ornament? And you can say yes or no, and then we'll also like use that information to match you up, right? But yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. And yeah, so that'll be that information will go out when I get back from this weekend. And then the mystery ornament sale is a me thing, and if you guys want to have fun and buy a mystery ornament and see it revealed live, that'll be like mid-December. Yeah, like the UK currently isn't shipping to us. The Netherlands, I don't really know other countries, but like I know for a fact like those ones at least aren't shipping to us right now. We can ship to Canada. It just takes a little bit longer because like they're on like a postal strike and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of rough, but yeah, we'll make sure everybody is matched up so that it goes as smoothly as possible. There is, of course, a rule that if you don't follow through with the with your buddy, you're not allowed to participate in the next year's ornament exchange. So that's kind of how we keep it so that everybody does their part. Yeah, I don't know all the details. Like, I know I was able to send some, so like they did get it. It just takes a little bit longer. And then like sometimes it's faster if you ship not through like the standard postal service, if you ship through like FedEx or like UPS. So, but no, I actually just sent something to someone in Canada and she got it, and I'm pretty sure I did regular like postal service. Like I didn't go FedEx or UPS or anything. So, Deb, I have my computer up right now, and I have searched like royalty-free music on YouTube, and basically I choose ones that are like many hours long, so they don't have to worry about finding a new song. And yeah, so that's what I use when I go live on Facebook. And so I just kind of pulled that up when I went live on here, and so far I haven't had any issues with the copyright stuff. So I feel like as long as you're using that's on YouTube already, because they don't, they're pretty good about making sure that you're, following all the rules. As long as you're using that, then I don't see why it doesn't work. Yeah, me too. Me too. Hello. So I was looking at like how to get monetized on here. It seems a little crazy, but at the same time, like I feel like it might not be that hard. So I have to get 3,000 watch hours, and I was looking it up, and like basically there's 100 people in here. If I'm live for 2.5 hours and I have that many people, like I think that's 200 and some watch hours, right? Yeah, per person. I think that's how it works. And when these live save, if people watch it later, that still counts as watch hours. So I think hopefully they could add up rather quickly. And then I have to do three videos or something. I don't know, but yeah, it is nice. Oh shit, that's crazy. It might take a little bit longer than a week since I'm not on here full time, but yeah, I feel like it's pretty doable. Yeah, I don't have to, I mean, because I know that I follow rules, you know what I mean? So TikTok was just pissing me off. So if things go well over here, I could see myself slowly kind of transitioning onto this platform, maybe. Monetizing my channel, which I don't really know what all that entails, but that's right, yeah. Some little fun videos. I just gotta get back into posting videos because I'm really bad at that. I'm really bad at that. Well, yeah, because I feel like I can just chill out and not worry about getting restrictions on here. Because I behave myself, there's no need for me to get restrictions. Oh, yeah. You deleted it. Yeah, it's definitely better than Facebook. So I can. I think I can. And I have in the past. I just haven't uploaded any new ones. So the ones that I've uploaded in the past, because it's been longer than 90 days, it doesn't count. But yeah, I could probably upload some. Yeah, I don't know like how much they pay, but it would be nice to get a little, like I don't get really paid by TikTok at all, so So yeah. So this is, yeah, I can say, so this is one of Down Glitter Holler's newer colors. This is part of her 2025 Christmas colors. This one is called, I don't have the names memorized yet. This one's like the Christmas tree one. Hold on, I'll tell you. Let me look. This one is called Farm Fresh. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, it's just a mix of a bunch of different greens. Oh, hold on. But yeah, I think it's pretty. Oh, so like there'll be ads and stuff? Interesting. Yeah, TikTok won't let me say that kind of stuff, but I can say it on here. And that's why I was getting frustrated with TikTok, because it was like, one, I couldn't promote my own business, but two, I couldn't do what I do with my friends, you know, and other businesses that I like to shout out when I'm using their products and stuff. It wasn't letting me. So, but in case you guys missed the news, since I'm not allowed to talk about it on TikTok, and if you miss it on Facebook, I have some exciting things going on with 24-hour crafts. If you guys haven't already heard, you can shop 24-hour crafts directly from my website. It's like a one-stop shop, which is pretty neat. So think of me, I'm kind of like a drop shipper. Sort of. I don't place the order for you, but you can order their, like, you have access to all of their stuff through my website. And you can order it through my website, and basically Shopify just automatically sends that order to 24-hour, and then they're in charge of fulfilling it and all that kind of stuff. So, if you order from me and them at the same time, you will have to pay 2 separate shipping, just because it's coming from 2 different places, but it's just, you know, it's easier for you guys. That's so weird. Yeah, last night I got a restriction in like 20 minutes. It was weird. Yeah, it's super annoying. I thought I cracked the code by changing to a business account, but obviously that's not the case. Yeah, so me and Kayla were kind of talking about it. So, you know, I'm not saying it's going to happen right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if sometime in the future you could shop DGH from me. But she did say that a lot of her customers are from me, like they're you guys. And so she feels like if we did that, then nobody would go to her website. But she's still thinking about it. You know, we're kind of just seeing how it goes with 24-hour, which so far it's been pretty, you know, pretty chill. Thank you. Yeah, so you can literally shop from 24-hour crafts on my website. I uploaded their entire catalog. So, yeah. So, yeah, I think it's going to be fun. So 2020, the end of 2025 and the, you know, 2026, I'm pretty positive some good things are headed our way. I feel like I missed something. Oh, dad joke. That's right. I can get sponsors for my videos. Ooh, that sounds cool. Let's see. Christmas dad jokes. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm just such a good influencer. Knock, knock. Who's there? Murray. Murray who? Merry Christmas to you. I don't like that. Just kidding. I that sounded better in my head. Let me find a different one. Please hold. Do snow globes ever get scared? No, but occasionally they get pretty shaken up. No, I am not on TikTok tonight. I'm giving them the big old middle finger right now because they gave me a restriction last night. We'll have to get used to it. I very quickly at the end of my live said, I'll see you on YouTube tomorrow, bye. And then ended it before they could give me a restriction for, you know, directing you guys off of the app. But I did upload it to my story on TikTok, and I posted about it on Facebook. So if you're not part of the .fam Facebook group, the JGrondz Dot Art .fam community Facebook group, I would join that, just because that's where I kind of give updates and stuff. And like for tonight, I made a post about it last night and today as a reminder that I was going to be over here instead of YouTube, or instead of TikTok. But obviously next month, whenever I make a new schedule, I'll put, you know, YouTube instead of TikTok in some areas. Where's my water cup? Did I not bring it over here? I'll have to change my business cards once I run out of them. Yep. I know. I see hearts going, so there must be some type of tapping going on, but I guess there's one like button that they really want you to press. So. Yeah. See, that's why I decided to give YouTube a shot, because there were a handful of you guys that had said that you guys really liked being on YouTube. So my reservation was just that I really didn't have much for me over here in terms of, like, I didn't really have that many followers. So it was kind of scary. But yeah, the hardest part for me is just going to be getting you guys to transition over here and not, like, just always look for me on TikTok like you're used to seeing me. They want you to basically use TikTok Shop to sell. They want a slice of the money. They want a slice of the pie. And basically, if you're not doing that, then they're not going to let you promote your business and stuff on here. I used to watch a lot of YouTube. I had a handful of people that I like to watch pretty regularly. Not anymore. I kind of stopped watching YouTube, but yeah, I see a few of them kind of floating in the corner. It's ridiculous. I wish it wasn't like that, you know, because things were going pretty well on there. But so I am using Nuvo drops. I am using they're called Dream drops. Like, those are my favorite Nuvo drops. They have a couple different types, but I like the Dream the best. There aren't that many of them. Like, there's probably like 8 or 10 of them. I don't know. And this one is called Rudolph's Nose. So it's like a pearly red. It's very pretty. But think of it as like a bliss drop or a liquid pearl. It's that kind of paint. So it's like a 3D paint kind of. Oops. So Tonic Studios is the company that sells Nuvo drops. You're here. Hello. That one is Sage Mint. There you go, Heather. See? Yeah, it's very nice. It doesn't settle. It's pretty consistent and reliable. I like it. I don't have like all of their colors by any means, but I do have quite a bit of them. The red berry, that one's pretty too. That one's very shiny. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I get to see Shelby this weekend. I'm so excited. Oh yeah? I'm sure you can get them in other places, but I know like their home site is Tonic Studios. Yeah, Rudolph's Nose. I don't know if I have, oh, well, I packed my ornaments away, so, I was gonna say, I don't know if I have an ornament that I've used it on, but I couldn't even show you even if I wanted to, because all of my ornaments are in my car. I am. Yeah, like, here's the button that you click. Yeah, Tonic Studios. Yeah, I think you can find them on YouTube, Amazon as well. I'm so excited. So I brought an extra chair for you. I don't know if you need it, but I brought an extra chair. Thank you. Thank you, Paula. I'm here. They're coming. Actually, Dory said that I'll have a box delivered tomorrow, but most likely after I leave. So, I probably won't I obviously won't put anything in stock until I get back after my show. But she didn't get that many done. There's probably like 8 to 10 sets of each right now. She just sent out what she could, but she's working on more. Tub, I'm sure he'll be sad once I leave. He was going a little crazy earlier today when I started pulling out a bunch of stuff. But I think him and Scott will have a good little man's weekend. Thank you. I still haven't found my charging block either. I was looking for it. I can't find it. But I did find my cash box, which, you know, a little too late because I got a new one, and also went to the bank today and got money out, so it's fine. Oh no, poor guy. Yeah, as soon as he sees, like, I haven't taken my little suitcase out yet, but as soon as he sees that, he's probably gonna shit. He's gonna try and get in it. Yeah, for real. I know. Well, hopefully not. I might have to get like a little Ring doorbell or something installed. I don't know. But no, typically I don't really have a problem with people taking something off my doorstep. But whenever things get misdelivered, I never get them. So my mailman is really good though. He's pretty chill. He always knocks whenever I get a package. Oh, good. I have a few crystal drops. Yep. I haven't tried all of the different Nuvo drops, but there's one type that kind of dries a little clear, like they're different colors, but they're mostly clear with like a tint of color. I do not like those. I think those are boring. In fact, I'm pretty sure I threw those out. But I like the dream drops the best, and I do have quite a few of like the crystal drops. So out of all of them, I would recommend either of those, but the dream drops are my favorite. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, maybe I'll have to get a Ring doorbell. Right? Aren't those? Hold on. Aren't these jewel drops? What are these? Yeah. Oh, no, wait. These are, oh, yeah. The jewel drops, we don't like them. Crystal drops are nice. This one's like a darker red kind of color. Yeah. Yep, Crystal and Dream, I really don't think you can go wrong with them. Hello, how's it going? Hello. Beverly, oh my gosh. I'm kind of mad. So I did not open this one on camera, and I really wish that I did, because I was like, oh my gosh. He's so cute. I love it. It is adorable. So freaking precious. It's a little dark. It is a little bit darker, but it's okay in some aspects. water droplet on my table. Okay, what am I gonna do right here? We need that red back. I love him so much. Thank you. Yeah, she sent me 2 little Happy Meals. Well, not little. The first one was pretty big. She sent me a drip stand that her husband made, and she painted it. She covered it with flowers. It was so pretty. I told her today, I was like, I don't want to use it. She goes, no, you have to. Shelby, you get it. Some stuff I don't want to use. I don't want to mess it up, you know? And then she also sent that one separately, but for some reason they didn't give it to me when I picked up that first package the other day. Oh yeah, that would be a good one, yeah. I am having a sale while I'm gone, but only with what's in stock, and unfortunately the fan tools are out of stock. I'm using Sage Mint. You could also use Sea Glass. For me, those colors are kind of interchangeable. They're very similar, so it's like whichever one I grab is the one that I use. I know. The fan tool is being used in one of my VIP projects this month, so I didn't realize I was so low. So a lot of people had grabbed them if they didn't already have them. So like fan tools are out of stock, arch tools are out of stock. The keychain, the 3-inch keychain gauge is out of stock. There's a few things that are out of stock, unfortunately. Bye. You have fun at that wedding this weekend, and when you come home, you're gonna have hopefully a pretty new ring at your doorstep. I'm here. I'm actually feeling pretty good about the number of people watching right now. You know, I was kind of nervous about that, but it seems like a lot of you guys made your way over here. Oh yeah, yep, totally can. I know, you'll have to give her a hug for me. And you guys will have fun at bingo. It's very pretty. I was gonna show you guys, but then I packed it up, so I guess you guys will just have to see it when she gets it. Just kind of trying it out, slowly maybe integrating a few lives over here. I'm really tired of not being able to like do my lives like I'm used to doing, and you know, sharing all this information and whatever, and promoting my business and stuff, because I just can't freaking not get a restriction on TikTok for some reason. So I got one last night, even though it wasn't me. I think it was someone in the chat. I remember the conversation, and I think they're monitoring the chat too, which kind of leaves a sour taste in my mouth, because like I can't really control what you guys say. I think I just heard something hit my door. Oh man, that was hopeful. I thought what sounded like, you know, plastic by my door, but nope. Oh, the fan, Sage Mint. Yeah, so I can't, it's not fair. Like, I can't really control what you guys say, you know, and the only thing I can think of, and I'm not mad about it, because, like, you know, it's not her fault. Someone was like, yeah, I think they were talking about, like, where they got ornaments or something, or they got, like, they were able to snag something at, like, a good price, and it was not from TikTok, so I immediately got a restriction after that. So Yeah, that kind of left a sour taste in my mouth because I'm like, that's not fair. Like, I'm trying to control what I say, but if someone in my chat says something, I can still get in trouble for it. Like, at least give me a second to, like, review the, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. Like, that might not be what's happening, but it kind of felt like that's what was happening. So, I decided, fine, I'll just go live on YouTube on Thursday. Whoa, paint booger, thanks a lot. Jeez. Like, I know we won't really see this part, but still. That's annoying. That was definitely a nice stringy paint booger for sure. That's gonna get covered by the cap of the ornament. No, I didn't. Hold on. Paula, 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 Paula. Wait, why can't... I don't see her. I don't see her message. I see... That's craziness, Paula. Maybe. Yeah, I did say that, didn't I, Terry? Yeah. I am liking YouTube, yep. Hello! Yeah, wait. What? Yeah, I don't know. Some right above Nancy. Sorry, let me scroll back. No, I don't see it at all. That's weird. Oh yeah, the circle one? Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks. But they still have to like manually type it in, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So my suggestion for the helix ruler, I don't know, are you using, well, so for the round one, when you use the round one, this outer circle needs to be completely fat. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, those are so cute. Paula. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't do that for you. Hold on. There you go. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go over both of them because I'm sure some people will wanna know. So when you're using this one, this will freely spin. And now this is on silicone, so it's not freely spinning as well as it can. But if you're using this one and you want to use this to make the circles, this colored part needs to be flat. So if you're using it on, let's say, like something like this where it's hanging over the edge, because this is not flat, this is not going to spin. So if you're having issues with this part spinning, make sure that this is flat, and also make sure that these little tabs are clicked into place because sometimes they can pop out. So that's how you'll, that's a little troubleshooting for that one. For this one, I just use my nails because they're pointy. But if you're having trouble like keeping it in place, pretend that I've already found my center, okay? Pretend that the center is right here. So I'll take a pointy tool, and this works on wood, and I'll just poke a little hole so that once I set it down, I don't have to worry about really holding that in place because the pointy tool is keeping it from moving around. So that is like important, like little trick. Okay, anyways, that's the little tip number one Wow, I just like totally lost my mind for a second. The other thing, you do want to make sure that none of this is cracked. If this is cracked, then it won't spin as well. The other thing is you need a really sharp pencil tip. You need it nice and sharp. If it's dull, it's not gonna really go through these little holes. So get yourself a really nice pencil sharpener. I really love this one. And I get it from Hobby Lobby for like $5. Oh man, I was at Hobby Lobby today. Fudge. So my blade is dull, so this isn't sharpening as well as it could. It comes with two, but I didn't know that, and I threw it out. But I really love this. You can do it manually or battery powered. But just get a nice pencil sharpener so that you get a really nice pencil tip. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Words are hard. Even when I like stopped to think about it, I was like, what am I trying to say? Yeah, you could do that. No, I went and I was not even thinking about that. Because the reason that we went to Hobby Lobby tonight was because of the whole Amazon fiasco and my neighbor not freaking giving me my package. So, I had to, like, we went so that I could see if I couldn't find the stuff that I had ordered on Amazon, if I couldn't find something very similar at Hobby Lobby. Like, I knew I would probably pay a little bit more, but at least I had it for my show. You know what I mean? It was kind of like I didn't really have a choice. So I was kind of on a mission when we went there tonight. I wasn't even thinking about anything else that I could potentially need while I was there. So, oh well. You're painting your first ornament. How's it going? I'm a little close to the edge on this, but that's all right. We'll fix it later. So obviously this ornament is not going to make it to my show, but that's okay. So I guess the like, there's a specific like that's super important. I don't know where it is. I think it might be somewhere up here, but apparently that's really important over here. This was not the tool I wanted to use, but we'll use it anyways. I meant to grab the 3-petal. Oh, damn it. I'll have to fix that. So I was talking about it briefly on TikTok last night, but Dory is working through a new tool design. I don't want to say tool design because they're the same tools. She is working through using a different type of filament for tools. And the idea is that once she has to play around with the settings because, you know, each filament is different. But basically, and I hope she might be sending, I don't know if she sent one in the box that she sent me this weekend, but basically think of it as the flex gauge material, but with your tools. So like, you'll be able to be like super rough with these. And you can clean them really easily. Like even like with like these, like they'll be like not bendy, but like kind of rubbery. So like you can clean them with like a toothbrush. You can accidentally let paint dry on these for a while and it'll still come off. But the reason that she started playing around with it, besides it being stronger in the long run, you know, is whenever she was watching me struggle around the neck of the ornament and she thought maybe a more flexible material might be like good. But the more detailed the tools are, the harder it is to get a clean print. So she's been playing around with it. But she said that the arch tools turned out really nice. Oh, okay. That's good to know. That is good to know. Mods. Oh no. Oh, speaking of necklace pendant, I should probably put this on right now before I frickin' forget it. No, I don't. I don't know how to get this necklace off. Okay, I haven't taken this necklace off like in so long. I love this necklace, it's so pretty. Okay, let me go find a chain really fast. If I were chains, where did Jenna put me yesterday? Shoot. Well, now I gotta think about that, because I don't remember where I put them. Aren't they here somewhere? Well, I actually don't know where that chain is, to be honest. I have to think about it. Hello. What's up? Yeah, so, I mean, I'll make more pendants when I get back. But... if you go... Oh, okay. So if you're subscribing to... If you've subscribed to the channels and you click on it, it'll tell you who's live. That's good to know. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, that one I really loved, so I decided to keep it for myself. Sorry. I don't know that answer. I'm actually not sure. Let's see. If you click on, well, I guess I can't really see that because I'm the main person. But what if you hold down on the person's comment that you might want to respond to? Does that do anything? I'm learning here with you guys. I am not used to watching lives on YouTube. Oh, okay. There's not a way to do it. That's annoying. Oh, well. I think you can do it after the fact, like respond to someone in the comments on like a video and stuff, but maybe not while you're live. Oh, really? Is it really easy to like block people? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. So this green, I had to special mix it, and it's been a hot second since I've done it. But if I remember correctly, I think it was like an emerald green metallic, whether it was like the dazzling metallic or if it was the one from Deco Art, the multi-surface, but it was like an emerald green metallic. And then I mixed it with, I think, Hauser or Evergreen, like a dark green paint. And then I added some black and maybe a little bit of like holly green or something. But yeah, that was a custom mix because I wanted like a dark green metallic and I didn't have one. Is that this one? That's this one. It's almost empty, so I'm gonna have to mix more soon. Hi, babe. The picture quality over here is very nice. And the chat is nice and fast too.
It's almost like you should have done that 4 years ago.
Well, I don't know. Hello, hello, hello. Shelby, I feel like, is going to be our YouTube master since she's used to helping. Yeah, that is nice. I do really like that too. No, I don't think so. I think it was Judy said that she just like types their name and then responds that way so that the person might know that they're talking to them. Yes, we can do it. I don't think I'm gonna go live at the show. I might post a couple videos and some pictures. The last time I went live at the show, I got a restriction. Now, I wasn't on YouTube, but yeah, apparently they didn't like that I was showing you guys my booth and everything, so and that was last year, so that was before they became like super strict. Oh, that's so weird that it keeps resetting. I don't know. Yeah, because I was planning on going live last year, but I got in trouble, so I was like, okay, I guess I'm not doing that. All right, that one's done for now. Yeah. I have to save my battery because I can't find my battery pack. Unless I find it tonight. I have to save my battery because I have my phone like linked up to my Square. Well, you should just be team iPhone. Like, I don't know what to tell you, Leanne. Apple. Apple, Apple. Okay, I'm really excited to show you guys this glitter. Because you know how there was a color, I think it was by It's Pretty Personal. Now it's not the same. But like there was like this really pretty white and holographic one from It's Pretty Personal. Kayla, apparently she's had this mix on her mind for a while, but she never actually did it. This is a new one. I actually named this one. This one's called Snow Song. Oh, is it? Well, maybe we'll pretty much get off there by then. Who knows? Yeah, I know. Anytime I try and send Shelby a picture or a video, it never goes through. Yeah, isn't it pretty? All of her new colors are absolutely stunning. I feel like we gotta do like blue. Yeah, we were. And then I tried to send you a picture of your thing and it just was like, nope. Yeah. It's definitely not fair. Down glitter holler, of course. Ooh, guys, once she gets back from her little vacay this week, the ornament or the birthday boxes will be shipping shortly after. I'm excited. I forgot we were waiting on that. What color is this? True blue. She really does, and she has the best mixes too. She does such a good job with mixes. Remember, you can use my code DOT20. It saves you 20% off your order. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what any of them look like. She won't show me. So my guess is kind of as good as yours. I mean, I know that I think she was going with like some more darker Christmas, like maroon, dark green, and some like olivey colors and stuff like that. But I haven't seen them, and I don't know all the other colors either, but I know that there's probably some of those. And there are two, I think, that are like the Dottie collection, where they're like those really fine shards, the fluffy glitters in my collection. I think she said there's two that are like that, in different colors, of course. Ooh, I'm on the TV. I'm nice and big. Which one did you, wait, what did you watch yesterday? The live? Oh, me either. I'm so excited. It is because she's a mod. Mm-hmm. I was a little worried about having these on replay because I'm like afraid that it's gonna kind of take away some of that extra special stuff for the VIP group, you know, because technically the VIP group is like one of the only places that you can replay my videos for a while. I do save the Facebook ones for a month, but besides that, they will disappear. But the VIP group gets saved for a year. But some people said that actually it's different because on the VIP group I'm tutorialing, I'm teaching, and on here I'm just painting and chilling. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Do you? Oops. I'm trying to decide what colors I want to do. I'm probably just going to do blue and white. Oh, okay. If you put the @ and then the name, the person that you're adding will see their name in blue, but no one else. Interesting. 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 Good to know. Silver would be pretty. Maybe I'll use that next. It's been a while, I feel like, since I really painted ornaments. We were doing a bunch of different stuff recently. Oh. Yeah, and I mean, like, someone was like, well, if you're trying to get monetized, honestly, the replays are what you want. And since I don't really know much about YouTube, I guess that's a good point. Oh, paint booger. I think there's another paint booger. I'll have to scoop that out in a sec. Thank you. I hope so. Shelby's gonna be my little helper. I'm super excited about that. That way, if I have to go to the bathroom, I don't have to call someone over. Where are my tweezers? Last year was pretty good. Last year I think was my best, just by a couple hundred, not too much. Every year I do about the same. But it was a little slower last year, but the Dot fam really came through. Like the handful of Dot fam members that came really helped push my sales like up, which was awesome to see. No. No, she's not. Nope. It's just gonna be me, and Ashley, my best friend. She has a booth right next to me, and then Shelby's gonna come and hang out, and a couple other people. I don't know if Patty's in here, but Patty's gonna come, and DL I think is gonna stop by, and maybe Cindy and a couple other people. Right? Well, good thing I have little signs right in front of everything. Oh yeah. Yes, I am on here tonight. I wanted to just hang out and kind of give the middle finger to TikTok since they gave me a restriction last night for no reason. Front porch crafts, who are you? I'm gonna have to get used to like your YouTube names now too. Yeah, they're like these little like standing things, and it just has like the big price on it. I don't do any barcodes and shit, sorry. I'm like old fashioned. No, she won't. She'll never live it down. Stupid TikTok. I'm not bringing any pretty pots either, so we don't have to worry about it. Because all my pretty pots are either Halloween or spring, and they don't really sell well anyway, so I don't really feel like I should bring them. Yep, more names to remember. But some of you guys, like, your name is your name, which is nice. I gotta clean this. Hold on. Well, you might yell at me for a couple things, but that's okay. There are some things that I didn't really budge on, like the, well, maybe a little bit, I don't know. I do have some things that I'm like, there's no way I'm selling them for like X amount, like that's just not happening. But what is yours? What do you mean? I will. I just have to find a chain. Like I put the chains away because I needed the little display thing, and I don't remember where I put them. They're here somewhere. Oh, yeah, I have it. I have your listing up. Yeah, she will. She'll be peeling off that permanent vinyl off of my she'll be peeling the permanent vinyl off of my little price signs. Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous to, so my ornaments, I have them at 20 because basically they're 20% off. But I do like a buy 3 for X kind of thing. But it is a significant discount at that. But I was afraid to mark them to 25 because I felt like people wouldn't want them. I don't know. I think I did raise it up by $5 this year though. So it wasn't as bad as last year. I'm super excited to see my little gnome display come to life. I only hung one gnome on it tonight just to make sure it worked, and it did. So we've got to hang like 80 of them, and I think it's gonna be super cute. Okay, so Rosie, the joke about the $10 thing is my mom, she was helping me at a show a couple of years ago, and I had some pretty pots, and I also had like some little small pots. So I had like my regular price pretty pots, and then I had like $10 little character pots that were like, one was painted white with a few dots and it was a snowman, you know, like not that much work compared to my normal pretty pots. So anyways, she was watching my booth because I was going to the bathroom and I was grabbing something to eat. And I had clear signs, like I had like pretty pots. I don't know how much they were, but let's say they were 25. I don't know. They probably weren't. They were probably more than that, but it was like pretty pot, like mandala pots, 25. And then I think I had like mini pots, 10 or 5. I think it was 10. Yeah, it was 10. So anyways, I come back and my mom goes, she's all excited. She was like, oh my gosh, I made like, because I was in a bad spot. So like sales were pretty slow. And she was like, oh my gosh, I made some sales for you. I made you $45. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, what'd you sell? And she starts naming off. She's like, well, I sold 2 pretty pots and I sold some earrings and I sold, this. And I'm like adding it up in my head. I'm like, wait, hold on. What? I was like, Mom, yeah, I think they were 25. I was like, Mom, the pretty pots alone, 2 of them are $25 each. So it should have been 50 on top, plus whatever else you sold. She goes, oh, no. And I was like, what? And she goes, oh my gosh, I sold them for $10. And I was like, what? Like, I have a sign right there. She's like, well, I'm sorry. She's like, I didn't know. The lady that I sold it to said that we were talking about the price, and she said that there's absolutely no way that those pots are more than $10. She's like, so I just believed her. She's like, oh no, like she totally pulled one over on me. Like now I feel bad. Meanwhile, they were pots that like I specifically like didn't post on my website because I wanted them for that show. And I was like, I literally could have sold them for full price on my website and someone would have bought them, yet this freaking lady swindled my mom. So yeah, it was just a running joke because I really don't sell pretty pots at shows. Like people just don't buy them, not from me anyways. And of course the ones that did sell, they were significantly underpriced because my mom didn't know. So it was pretty funny though. I mean, it's funny now. It wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny now. So yeah, my mom's not allowed to come help me at shows now because she undersells my work. My sister's allowed to help though. My sister's great. So. I missed something. You made a big gnome that you're going to put on my stall and name. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I thought about doing like a, how many M&Ms are in this jar, but I don't think that I have enough space to do anything like that. So I didn't get anything. Yeah. So I used to price everything individually, but it was just really hard to get the stickers off. I didn't want to put anything on the front of my piece either. And so a lot of people don't like picking up the piece to like check the price, is what I've like heard and learned. So I started basically like putting everything of one thing in one area and then putting a little plaque right in front so that there's no way to mistake it. But oh, nice. Good job. Congratulations. Oh, speaking of, I read sock is rock, and I just remembered I have 2 mandala stones that I have in my drawer that I wanted to pull out for the show. Oh, these are so pretty. I mean, they're a little pricey, so I think that's why I still have them, but I wanted to bring these to the show just for shits. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like the color combos. Yeah, barcodes I think are really nice. I never transitioned to that. So I have my Square app. I just pull it out and I just type in the price and then I hit charge. Hello, how's it going? I don't know, Ashley. We all are really liking it over here. Just doom scrolling, so I came up kind of easily, randomly for you? Or did I come up because you have subscribed to me? Oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I sold somewhere that required it, I'd obviously have them, but since this is really the only show that I do, it doesn't really seem worth it. Yeah, a rock would be fun to do. Interesting. Can you see my live that I posted yesterday? Can you see it? And when you say copyright free, what do you mean? Like, where'd you get your copyright free music? Yeah, that is true. Oh, okay. So here's what I do, and I think that it's working so far. I have my computer pulled up, and I've searched copyright-free calming music on YouTube. And I do the ones that have like many hours so you don't have to keep switching the song. And my theory is if they're letting that be on YouTube anyways, then it must be truly copyright free. So I just have it playing from my laptop next to me. And I haven't gotten like a notification saying that like it's not or anything. So yeah, try that. Try that and see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, you can't play any like fun stuff on YouTube if you don't own the rights. So we'll just have to get used to this calming music. Yeah. Unfortunately, nobody's screaming at you. Hello, how's it going? Oh, got you. Yeah. Well, I want to monetize if I can. No more Michael Bublé. I know. We'll have to brave the tiki-talkie if we want to listen to Michael. Yeah, right? Oh, okay. Yeah. You're welcome. Thanks. I feel like I didn't do nearly enough blue and white ornaments this year yet. Hold on, I gotta skip this ad. Whoever is monetized on this account that I like listening to, they're making bank. No, I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure how much they make from this, but so the people that have the wrench by their name are the mods. They are actually dry erase markers. We couldn't find chalk markers that were skinny enough. But they rub off pretty easily with your finger. So the reason that we include a marker is just in case you don't have a chalk marker. We don't want the item to be unusable, you know, until you get something. So we included something, but I don't use it. I use a chalk marker instead. Oh, good. Right? I don't know what the crown means. I haven't figured that out yet. I just saw that today for the first time. Maybe people who are like commenting the most. I don't know. I am at this point right now. Yes, I still plan to do TikTok, but I'm like trying to transition into the other social medias because I should have been doing that anyways, and you know, I don't really like to, and I've been working on Facebook, you know what I mean? But now that I know that YouTube is actually pretty freaking nice video quality wise and comment wise, like I like this place better than Facebook in terms of like going live, just to go live. I'm gonna keep my VIP group on Facebook obviously, but I do prefer this just to go live and hang out. My mom. Top fans. Yeah, it's just nice. I like how fast the chat comes through. Like that's one of my biggest issues with Facebook is the lag. I can't stand the lag. This gives me like TikTok feelings in terms of just like the ease of the live streaming. So, because that, and like TikTok is was my favorite platform because of that. But now seeing that YouTube's pretty freaking great too, I am kind of annoyed that it took me so long to get over here officially. So, you know, we might like slowly be adding more and more to YouTube. And then once I get monetized, I have a feeling I'll probably do a lot more. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it seems like a lot of you guys really like YouTube just in general. So it might be a good idea. Yeah, the chat disappears on Facebook, which is super annoying. Eventually. Slowly but surely. And YouTube's one of those ones that like you just know is gonna be around, right? It's done its thing for so long, like it's not just gonna like up and disappear on you, I don't think. And you know, there are people who are just really against using TikTok, and I feel like that kind of hurts me in a way because like people from Facebook, like I just know have some really big feelings about TikTok. Not everyone, but some of them. And I just like couldn't help but be like thinking like, oh man, like I really wish you didn't feel that way, because like I feel like, you know, they'd really enjoy the community, the live part of the community, and watching and hanging out. So I think that this you know, will help me kind of get some of those Facebook people to watch me more regularly. And Jamie moved over here. We love Jamie. Hello. So, well, I would be using the cap of the white if I could get the cap off, but it kind of like glued itself shut. But when I use my paint palette, it's mostly because I'm using my specialty tools, and you can't use the cap for that. You won't get a good imprint. So like these will help kind of make the paint a little bit shallower and spread it out a little bit more. And if I'm using like larger dowels and stuff, sometimes it's just easier to get a nice amount of paint on my tool if I'm using this. But when I'm using my lid, it's usually when I don't need that much paint, you know? But when you use your lid, you're more likely to get a bunch of paint boogers, and you'll have to clean the inside of your cap pretty frequently. I mean, I don't, I'm really bad at it, but if you're struggling with paint boogers and you're pretty primarily only painting out of your cap, that's probably why. Yeah. YouTube's actually pretty nice. It's like a whole other community over here, though. Wait. I thought that you had like just like a weekend show. I didn't know you had 2 shows. Dang. Oh, cool. You did it together? That's fun. That's actually so much fun. What? I love it when you guys get to know each other and do things together. Right? I didn't know that. Anya has been telling me to clean my paint caps for years. And clean my tools off too. Yeah, YouTube's great. I had nothing against YouTube. I was just kind of scared of adding another platform, you know? But it's pretty smooth. Yay! Yeah, make sure you get it done so that when I come back and we do the live, you're ready to paint it. It's a very quick thing. Like I only I know the live is about 2 hours long, but it only took me about 20 minutes to do it. So, and that was with me like explaining stuff. So it's a very quick process to do the alcohol ink. Ain't nobody got time for that. I wait until it gets really bad, and then it's so satisfying just to, especially like the ones that have a lot of like stretchy paint, you know, you just peel it up. Where did I put that green paint? Here it is. So why are you saying ugh? Is it just like the double setup, basically? Break down twice, set up twice kind of thing? Because that's a lot of work. I look forward to the setup portion. Like once my tent is set up, I look forward to just arranging things, but I hate breaking down. That's what I used, a white gesso board. I think it works best on a gesso board, but if you can't find a gesso board and you can only find a canvas, then that's fine too. I'm really anxious to see if the little reindeer ornaments, if they sell really well, because I've never had the reindeer until this year. I'm very anxious about that. Anxious in a good way, you know? Oh, man. Well, canvas is fine. At least you have Dave to help, right? Is he going to be there both days to help you? Dave, am I right? Is that his name? Oh my gosh. Dream catchers are very pretty, yeah. Kind of. There's gonna be a small one when I get back because I just won't be here when the box arrives. The fan tools, the arch tools, we need to restock. And the 3-inch keychain gauge and some of the ornament gauges and stuff like that. Yes. But I am running a sale while I'm gone. But it's only going to be for the stuff that's in stock. That's like kind of sort of not, I mean, kind of bad planning on my part, but sort of not. I don't know. I sold out and I didn't realize it. But yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, she is on here. Nope. They literally, so sort of. So like I haven't gotten like a real tracking from, I think they're going to be through either UPS or FedEx. I saw an update that said it cleared customs, but the carrier in the US does not have it yet. Frustrating. But the glitter paint palettes, I think she said she made about 93 of them. So I will have those hopefully when I come back after the weekend. Yeah, I try to, so when I pack up, I try and keep as much stuff in my display as possible. So I just have to pick it up off the table and put it in my box. But yeah, like the ornaments, the keychains and stuff, and the earrings stuff, that's going to be a pain in the ass, but oh well. Well, so I left it, Leanne. I didn't bring it, so. Oh, it was his idea to do both of them. My goodness. So I put a story up tonight. I was afraid to make a video about it, but I did put it on my story. Hello. How's it going? Sure. I think it's Mandala Love Affair. I don't know why she would change it. Oh, you did? Okay, hold on. 1 sec. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know how many people actually check stories. Like I don't. I don't check stories on Instagram. Like that's just never been something that I did. But I figured if you saw my name highlighted, but you might have clicked it to try and go into my live, and then, therefore you would have seen the, hey, we're on YouTube tonight. Where did you send the picture? Sorry, I have 2 different Facebook accounts. One's my business, one's my personal, so I never know. Okay. Found it. Oh, cool. Very nice. Very nice. I had someone on here that made dream catchers. She sent me a couple. She sent me one. It was very pretty. It was green. It had like crystals in it and stuff. I think this one is gonna be all white. I don't know. We'll see. At least the bottom layer is gonna be all white. I can't say that it's gonna be all white for top dots, but it might. I almost rabbit holed down the pipe cleaner flower craft last year. I did not, but I almost did. I think I chose to do the Christmas spiders instead, but they're beautiful. I love watching people make flowers out of pipe cleaners. I think it's so neat. I was thinking either peppermint dots or like silk red. Oh my gosh, I realize how I like never realized how often I looked over at all of my ornaments that I had on my wall for like pattern inspiration until I don't have any on my wall right now. Like, look how sad this looks. It's so bare. They're all gone. No, they're just in my car, but I know. I'll try and give you guys a little bit of a break. My hands are so cold. Look at that. My fingers are just... This, I don't know if I really like this ring or not. I think it's too big. I'm letting it go for right now. I'm trying to get used to it, but I think it's too big. you did you? Everything's bare. It's so sad. Thanks. It's not as large as the other one, but it's definitely big. Like the stone isn't as big. Yes, I like blue fire opal. Technically this one is blue too. It shifts different colors. But yeah, it did show more blue on the listing. I'm not mad about it, but it doesn't go with all my rings as well. Is there? I don't know that answer. Where are my YouTube people? Can you increase the font chat? Yeah, they're clearancing it out. Maybe. I gotta see how like decent my merch looks. Like I've kind of worn it. I've worn it out. I wear my merch a lot. Just like, you know, because I want to put a hoodie on and stuff, and it's going to be too cold to wear a t-shirt. So if my merch hoodies aren't super paint covered, I might bring one or two of them. I'm not sure. I usually try to though, yeah. But it's going to be pretty chilly. There better be someone this year selling hot apple cider like there was last year. That's true. That is true. I know that my teal logo one has like a big spot of Duraclear, like just right in the center of my chest. And it looks like slobber. So I'm probably not gonna wear that one, but No, there's no electricity, so I just have like hand warmers that I'm gonna stuff in my pockets and stuff. Easiest way to set up a 6-point. So I don't usually do 6-point mandalas. However, what if I'm literally just pulling this out of my butt right now. So like, you know, if this doesn't work, it doesn't work. But like, what if you do something like what if you make something like that? I mean, obviously like more symmetrical. That's a Star of David, right? I don't know. What if you do something like that as like your guideline points, and then, you know, something like that. That's 6 points. As long as it's symmetrical, it might work. But, or, do you have the 12 point? That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. Do you have the 12 point stencil? Because you could just, like Paula said, skip every other. So it's just like one of those waitress aprons, like the half aprons with pockets. That's all. I really kind of was messy with my guidelines on this one. I'm just kind of ignoring some of my guidelines on this. Yeah. Yeah, I like almost never do 6-point mandalas, so I had to think about it for a second. I don't know if that's actually how I would do it, but it could work. I think I would use my 12-point stencil though. That would probably be easiest for me. Oh, well, just because you have 6 paint colors doesn't mean you have to do a 6-point mandala, unless you're trying to do like one of each. I have an idea. Do I have an idea? Well, no, that doesn't work because you still need, never mind. I was gonna say do 3 colors, but you still want that 6-point. What if you do, no, that's not gonna work either. I don't know. You're making me try and math right now. I can't do it. Yeah, but I got one of those little aprons so that I could, like, you know, easily give change and not have to run back to my cash box as often, if, you know, but I don't know realistically how much I'm going to use it. It was like $2 at Hobby Lobby, so if I don't use it, big deal. Oh, there you go. There you go. Perfect. See, it's just a tool of many different tools. It's amazing. The PSM's great. Yeah, if I can find some not super paint covered hoodies, then I might bring one of them. Recently, as of yesterday. I think, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday we played around on it for a little bit. But TikTok made me angry last night, so instead of going live tonight on TikTok, I was like, we're going to YouTube. Because I'm trying to get a little bit more situated over here, because TikTok's becoming very strict for no reason. And I just have a feeling that one of these days they're gonna permaban my account, because I keep getting restrictions and I can't stop them from happening. So I was like, well, I better get situated on the other platform so that if I get permabanned, it's not gonna feel as terrible. Yeah. I can't remember who I saw using one, but I was like, yep, I'm gonna get one for my next show. Thank you. Paula, you're lucky I was working on my swoosh because I was about to say something, but I was waiting until I could stop swooshing, and then I just saw you say, don't say anything. Yeah, so I kind of did a little rant on Facebook the other day saying, like, you know, I'm thinking of going to YouTube or something, you know, another platform, and wanted people's opinion. And there was like a pretty large amount of people that were like, I love YouTube. You should really try YouTube. And I already had an account. I just, you know, really suck at posting on it. So I was like, okay, we'll try it. And the live quality is great. It's very similar to TikTok, like clarity wise and stuff. And how fast the chat moves. Like there's really no lag. So, like I feel like if I had to move platforms, like I'll still be on Facebook, but I feel like this would probably be the contender. Like if I had to move platforms, I would definitely go here probably. I would keep my Facebook, obviously, because I've got that community over there, but for live purposes, we would probably spend most of our time over here if I had to. Oh. Isn't the PSM literally great? I can't wait until after, like, ornaments and stuff are done for a little bit and I can, like, do a big piece again. I cannot wait to break the PSM out and show everybody how to use it again. Yep, it's really hard. It's just like it got kind of scary to think about, like, I could potentially lose my main account right during like the busiest season of the year for small businesses. So I was like, I've got to get my people used to being other places before it's too late. Because that's the hardest part, is when you're moving platforms, is to get your people to like know where you are. And like thankfully there's a lot of people that will follow me wherever I go, and that's very reassuring, but it's still scary at the end of the day. I've got to sharpen my nails up for this weekend. Get them nice and pointy. I was like, what? Thanks. Yeah, everybody's just questioning what the heck is going on. And I can tell you that probably 95% of the people that are getting restrictions and stuff right now are like me, when they're really not doing anything wrong. They're just not utilizing TikTok Shop like they want them to. You know? I'm sorry, I keep using the Arch tools. I just love them so much. They make my life so much easier. Although, slight missed opportunity to use the cursive swoosh tools, but that's alright. Shelby, how good are you at fluffing up brand new Christmas trees? Because I've got 2 little ones that I haven't taken out of the box yet. I'm gonna put Shelby to work. Thanks. Yeah, basically if you're not selling on TikTok Shop, they don't want you there. I think, unfortunately, you know, when they were talking about getting rid of the app, and there were a lot of small businesses like protesting about it and like getting attorneys involved and stuff, saying like, you know, they're really gonna hurt, you know, the income, and that, like, you know, small businesses are the backbone of America, and you know, taking TikTok away would like severely hurt them. I think that during that process they realized, oh yeah, these businesses do make a lot of money on TikTok. We want a piece of that. So I think that's what's happening. Nothing has been confirmed yet, but I have a feeling that the app is already starting to be under the control of the US, and they're trying to, you know, they want a piece of it. So when you sell on TikTok Shop, you have to give them like 2.8, 3, whatever, like about 3%, I think, of, you know, each sale, which is very similar to Etsy in a way. And I stopped selling on Etsy because I didn't want to keep giving them my money, you know? So. He's like, huh? What's going on? You're like, oh, sorry, I was wondering why I couldn't get it on my TV. I was gonna say, what'd you ruin? What was he watching that you you interrupted? Yeah, so I just don't want to, I don't want to be involved in that. And like, I've seen horror stories from small businesses because TikTok has, like, they side with the buyer every time, even when the buyer is pulling a fast one. And like, there are people who will buy something and then they'll cancel as soon as the seller ships. Or they'll say they didn't receive it and TikTok automatically refunds them. And so there's like a lot of businesses that are out of money because the buyers are being untruthful. So I can't risk that. And I don't want to deal with it. Yes, he does. That's nice. I love it. Oh man. We just need these 3. Perfect, that's fine. Thanks. There's something about an all-white design that is just simply beautiful. I'm using the mini poinsettia tool. Whenever you use the poinsettia tool, you don't just have to use it to make poinsettias. It makes a nice little 5-point flower, star flower design. Oh shit. From where? It's pretty. I don't think I'm probably gonna do anything else on this. I mean, I might do little baby boop, but I don't think I'm gonna bring the design out further. Oh. That's awkward. But let me guess, well, not that you didn't deserve a refund, but like, it was pretty easy to get a refund from them. Like, I hear it's very easy to get a refund from TikTok, even if your order is correct. And then the other reason I don't want to be on TikTok Shop is that basically it takes about a month for them to start paying you when you first start up, and like, there's just no way I can front a month worth of sales. I don't know how many people would buy off a TikTok Shop, but I just can't front that. Yeah, I know. I've actually seen a few people do that, and I think that's pretty crappy. Yeah, Linda, I stopped using the sand ones because mine, they weren't ripped when I filled them up, but they started leaking as they were just sitting on the floor. I had to tape them up with packing tape. Speaking of that, let me put packing tape over here so I don't forget it. There are like small things that I'm like, oh, I should probably bring that. Oh, I should probably bring that. Yeah, they just let you do whatever, and then it hurts the sellers. So it's like, it's great in one way on like the buyer aspect, but for the sellers it's not that great. So I did not want to deal with it. So the ones highlighted in blue are the mods. Yep. Yeah, I've only returned 1 or 2 things on TikTok Shop, and they were actually returns that I returned back to the seller. Yeah, like I also can't. I can if it's like a physical like tool or something. I can ship that pretty quickly. But if it's art, there's just no way. Wait, I can't. Oh yeah, I can't believe your website still isn't up. Like I know you were working on it. That's funny. Hopefully you're not paying too much to have it still though. Well, by itself it might look better. What are you talking about? I feel like I missed something. Yeah, that's true. It does take a second to get everything up and running. It's kind of cool. We kind of pretty much held about a steady 100 while we've been on tonight, which is pretty awesome. And you guys have 2 lives to watch while I'm gone this weekend, if you haven't already. We definitely need to use hologram on top of this blue because it's gonna be stunning. Oh no. Oh, I hope your daughter feels better. Oh, that's right. I forgot that you said that. Yeah. Yeah, mine started like leaking at the seams basically. Like they didn't rip, but the seams like weren't tight and the little sand granules just came right through. Oh, I see. I was like, I feel like I missed something that you said. Yeah. So, yeah, they're expensive. I can't believe that they won't let you make your own like cement weights. Yeah, that one is a liquid. Nope, sorry, hold on. That one is a Nouveau drop. It is one of the crystal drops. The color is, I can never remember where the color, navy blue. Duh. Oh no. Oh, why? Is she old? Did she have a health issue, or did she like fall and break something? Whoops. Did she logged on? Is she logged on? You didn't realize it? Come on. Little bubbles. Okay. If you haven't used hologram over a dark blue before, highly recommend. It is really, really pretty when it dries. Especially if you're using a color palette with other blues and teals and stuff. It's very, very, very pretty. Yeah, although I heard that you can like put the @ symbol and then type their name, and then they'll see their name in blue coming from you, so it might catch their attention better. I think that's what they were saying earlier is what happens. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, the lighter pops bubble. Sorry if I missed that. Where is it? Maybe like the smallest little bit. As long as I got most of them, I'm good. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think we're gonna make those white swooshes sparkly too, because why not? Oh yeah, yeah, I do need to update the tool list. I always forget that I did that. What needs updated? Like the flex gauges and stuff? Did we come out with any other tools since then? Maybe like large spooky. Actually, I have all new rings. This one's new. This one's new. That one used to be on this finger, but it is newer. This one's new. This one's new. This one's new. This one's new, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it on. It's just a little bit, I mean, my fingers are cold, so it's extra, like, big, but also it's just big. I got all my new rings the other day. Did we do a ring tour? I think we kind of did, but not really. You can? Yeah, I would recommend doing that. Okay. We'll do a ring tour then. For any YouTube people watching me that don't normally watch me, we get sidetracked a little bit sometimes, so we're about to. Stay tuned. Squirrel! Okay. So these were the rings I was kind of wearing. Like, you've seen all of these, and then this frickin' monstrosity, which I don't even know. This one was the one that I was wearing on this finger for a while. So on top of like all of those new ones, this one's new. It's basically just like a smaller version of this one. It's kind of cute. And then I got this one for like to wear in like February, because, you know, I was wearing this guy for Halloween, so I figured I'd put this one on one of my fingers. It's a pink opal. And then I got another one of these ones because I love that ring so much, but like it's old and like there's just a bunch of paint inside that, you know, so I got a new one because I found it. And then I got this one. And then I also got some new earrings, and then I got this really pretty necklace pendant too, because I just couldn't pass it up, because you know me and my opal. So goal is to fill this up and just have a bunch of rings to choose from. But yeah, so that's the ring tour. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, he lost that a long time ago because, you know, I just can't help myself. So are we going to keep this all white, or are we going to do red? Some red top dots. Right now I'm just doing some holograms so that it sparkles. Red. Red. Okay. We'll do a few pops of red. We'll get some hologram on. Ooh, lots of you guys saying red. All right, red it is. I think I'm going to use silk red because it has that gold shimmer, which will look really nice with the gold in this glitter, I think. It'll go real nice. I don't feel like using my arch tool to go over, so I'm just gonna quickly swoosh some hologram over the arches. Wow, did you guys all say red? I don't think I saw one person say white. Okay, definitely doing red. Yeah, I wonder, yeah, I don't know. I wonder if you Google it, if it says that you can or not. Do you typically swipe to make the chat bigger on TikTok? Thank you. I'm excited. I hope that we don't freeze our butts off too much and that the rain holds off. I haven't checked the weather recently, so I don't know, but I guess we'll see. I am not. I'm going to be at my show. I did. Yep, and I made some Pittsburgh Penguin ones and some Pittsburgh Steelers too. Oh, dang it. I don't know. Yeah, I think it'll be like 40s. So it'll probably be real cold in the morning. But hopefully it'll warm up a little bit. Oh yeah, lots of Steelers fans down there. I mean, there's Steelers fan everywhere. I think there's like a Steelers bar in like every state. I remember we went, I think we were in Arizona maybe one year for vacation, and my parents like they found a Steeler bar to go to. And like I was a little brat. I wore my Miami Dolphins jersey. And I was not a Steeler. I mean, I'm not really a Steelers fan anymore. I mean, I have some Pittsburgh pride, but yeah, you couldn't catch me dead in a Steelers shirt when I was younger. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think if you swipe one way, the chat gets really big, but like it kind of like blocks out your video a little bit. It is not indoors, it's outdoors. Oh, true, that's true. Yeah. So yeah, this show has always been outside mostly. Like the first year that I did it, which was like 5 years ago, it was like indoors. It was much smaller. There were probably maybe 20 vendors, and but it was kind of like a big garage, so it wasn't really indoors. Like it was still absolutely freezing. I think that year it was like 30 degrees, and we were just all so cold the entire time because it said indoors, and so none of us were really prepared to still feel like we were outside. And then after that, they were all outside. The show now has over 50 vendors. It is more than doubled in size, and so there's just no way that they can, have it indoors anymore. So, yeah, it goes on rain or shine. The last few years, it's been like really nice weather. It hasn't rained. It's been like very like mild, like 60s and sunny. So this is the coldest it's gonna be, or it has been since like the first year I did it. So I'm gonna be a little chilly. I've got to get my coat, which it's hanging by the door, so I'm gonna shake it out for spiders. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you don't want to do that. Not only could it melt your plastic, it also could mess up with the way that your paint dries. Just an FYI, it could cause your paint to crack. I know. Hopefully not. When I got my tent and my chairs out of my closet outside, I like shook the shit. I couldn't really shake the tent because it's heavy. But I shook the shit out of the chairs, and I hope that it didn't look like there was anything on them, but you never know. So it's 2 days. It's Saturday and Sunday. Setup is tomorrow, and then it's 10 to 4 Saturday and Sunday. Everybody voted red. Everyone voted red. All right, so that was pretty good timing. It's almost midnight, so we got our 3 ornaments done. So these will dry. These are not coming to the show with me. So these will be, you know, ready to varnish and stuff when I get back for the weekend. So anyways, I will not be on. I'm driving back on Monday. I don't think I'll be live. Who knows? But I don't think I scheduled myself live just in case. But I will be back on Tuesday for sure. And yeah, so I will see you guys later. I'm blanking. I don't know where I'm going to be, but I have a feeling there's like VIP or something. But if not, it'll be Facebook, TikTok, unless I change my mind. So anyways, where what? I know, Shelby, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Oh, yeah. All right. So I will see you guys on Tuesday. If you're not already part of the JGrondz Dot Art .fam community group over on Facebook, join that. Because that's where I'll do some updates, at least for this month for sure, if I change my mind and want to come to YouTube, until we officially get this schedule switched. Just keep an eye out on there and stuff. But I will see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'm gonna go pack. I'm gonna try and grab some of my merch and, you know, pack all my clothes and my laundry and whatever, and I'll be off like mid-morning tomorrow. I should be on the road, so I hope to get up there by like 1-ish, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.